incredible NBA action. That's certainly what we have in store for us today. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who we'll be hearing from shortly. The Hawks with their last game here in Atlanta before heading out on the road. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
Yeah, and these fans could not be any more behind this team right now. The winning streak has kind of captured the entire public's imagination, and the level of enthusiasm, man, is off the charts.
Let's check out Vancouver's starting lineup. Rodman is out there with Daniels. Then there's McCollum. Then it's Worthy. And it's Jones in at the shooting guard position. And Greg, on paper, this looks like a real mismatch. These teams have very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south in a hurry.
As a point guard, Trae Young knows his guys depend on him to find them, especially when uncovered.
A shot by Rodman, wide open. That three off the mark. Murray for three. Vancouver pulls it in.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Now, here is Young. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And Trae Young may have taken it personally that he was drafted 5th in that stacked 2018 draft.
And GA, that draft was full of superstars. But you're right, he's played the most NBA games out of the top 5 picks in that draft.
That's good from Young.
The confidence Trae Young plays with is really something. It helps him be such a thorn in the D side.
Gobert, he's checked in for Daniels. And so Young nails them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
McCollum against Young. McCollum passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Putting the fundamentals to work, the pick and roll helps CJ make room for other guys.
Jones looking for an opening. And there's Vancouver with another bucket.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Fournette and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Worthy, no good.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
Harris kicks to Cornette. McCollum against Hunter.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
And Vancouver with the possession here. To the inside. Worthy finds McCollum. 6 to shoot. Now here's Gobert. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
Gobert going to the line. The defense couldn't do anything but foul the big fella.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Vancouver?
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And he can't get the first one. Steve, thinking back to the 2018 draft, Atlanta made a trade that day with major ramifications.
Kevin, yes, they did. At the core of it, it was Young for Doncic. It might have been easy to second guess at first, but Young has had an enormous impact on the Hawks. With the lift Murray gets on his jumper, he can get a clean look from mid-range at any time.
Gobert with a screen on Murray. It's stolen. Here we go, one-on-one. from downtown. Good on the three-point shot. Murray's got 5 now.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
It'll be Vancouver with their first time out of the game here.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Williams, he's checked in for Vancouver. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at Kansas City. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know, right now, Atlanta, they're just so locked in right now. It doesn't matter who they're playing. I know it's still early in the season, but they may turn out to be the team to beat.
Now here's Williams. Rodman with a screen on Harris. Williams finds Rodman. Rejected by Harris. Young with no one around. Another 3 for Atlanta.
This is why they call him Ice Tray, because he is so cold as he nails these threes.
It's tipped. They recover it. He gets it in there.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Here's Young. Makes it off the glass. He's got 10. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end, sending shots away in incredible fashion, loving the hustle.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Superb communication between Hunter and his teammates. They set him up so well.
And they'll keep possession. Pass to Young to the left side wing. Murray for 3. Rodman grabs the miss.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Williams has a screen for Jones. The high post shot, good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
McCollum in a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Such a pure score. The defense getting too aggressive on C.J. McCollum.
For Vancouver, they have not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far. Throw good, McCollum.
C.J. McCollum is the kind of player any team would love to have. He does so many things well.
And so McCollum nails both of them. 9 seconds left to play in the first. For 3, Hunter. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Atlanta holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
Well, it was the Hawks winning their last game against Golden State. On the floor for the Ravens, Williams is out there with Daniel. And there's Monk, then it's Ball, and it's Gobert in at the 5.
What a gifted scorer Bogdanovich is. Able to hit jumpers even with the defense all over him.
Here's Monk. After the basket by Bogdanovich. Green with the block. Out left to the wing. Joseph finds Okongwu. Green, the pass to Joseph. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Joseph's got the lead up to 13 now for the Hawks. At this stage of the year, Greg, underperforming teams start to get nervous, especially teams with playoff expectations.
And Kevin, we're approaching the second half of the season, right? And you don't want to be on the outside of the playoff picture after that. It's put up or shut up time for a few teams.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
It's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Trae Young.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Now here's Joseph. Pass to Bogdanovich from deep. Green. Gobert pulls it in. Vancouver trails by 11. To the paint, here's Daniels, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Bogdanovich dishes to Joseph. Green passes to Okongwu. Over Gobert, and there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by Green.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much, everybody. Quentin Grimes is not just a 3-and-D guy. He's one of the best in the league at attacking the closeout. He says they know about my shooting, so that opens up my drive game. If I'm closing out hard, I can see if they're coming to my right side or my left side. It's read and react. Quick decisions. Kevin, my decision is to send it back to you.
All right, D.A., that's why you're in the Hall of Fame. Thank you so much. Now a timeout called by the Ravens. For the Ravens, Worthy's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Jones comes in for Monk. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Lonzo Ball. Jones kicks it over to Worthy. Vancouver working the ball around now. Williams, a screen on Joseph. McCollum finds Williams. And it's sent back by Okongwu.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And Okongwu slams it in.
You see his link, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Passes it to Williams. And it's Worthy in the corner. McCollum passes to Williams. Here's Worthy. Williams kicks to Jones. McCollum against Okongwu. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Such an effective playmaker. You gotta be impressed with CJ's ability to hit open teammates.
And Smitty, you think about the years McCollum played with Damian Lillard, you have to believe they made each other better.
I totally agree, GA. They both have high standards, always working on their games. That's why they're two of the best guards in the league over the last decade.
And a wide open look for McCollum. Good on the triple. McCollum's got 5.
Taking full advantage of the space he can find, McCollum pulls right up.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Worthy with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Here's McCollum. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. He's got 7.
CJ McCollum making the mid-range shot look easy.
Joseph the pass to Barnes. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Joseph finds Green. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And there's the pass to Jones. Steps back and fires. Kicks it out to McCollum. And again, it's Vancouver with a 3.
Here in the second quarter, he's looking much more comfortable with this offense.
Joseph the pass to Bogdanovich. A 3 from Barnes. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And the basket by Jones.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Bogdanovich wide open. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Defensively, this is the danger of letting Bogdanovich get in rhythm.
For 3, Williams. No good that time. And so it's Bogdanovich making highlights for Atlanta. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Harrison, an efficient first half of basketball. What's enabled the team to be so effective?
Just move the ball around. This team, they play extremely hard, so, we're not going to be able to get up and down as we usually do, so it's good for us to practice our half-court game.
Yeah, that's been working too. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb.
Their D has been like Swiss cheese, fellas, thin with huge holes. I think any of us would put 30 on these guys, even you, Ernie.
Jack, where do I sign my 10-day? I was born ready. Now let's take a moment to recognize our players of the week. Keep an eye on these two. From the Western Conference, Luka Doncic.
This isn't the first, and it will not be the last one of these awards for Luka Doncic. A master at getting his own shot, as well as creating for others. Simply unstoppable on offense. Also a tremendous rebounder in his position.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Sam Jones has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. Joe Harris is out there with Hunter, and it's Cornette in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Taurean Prince comes in for Harris. It's McCollum on the wing, defended by Young. Here's Worthy. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
It's been their Achilles heel defensively. They just have not been able to control that backboard.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. And a look now at the breakdown between 3-point and 2-point shots attempted here tonight for Atlanta.
And a lot of shots from long distance. They're trying to stretch out the D and force them to cover out in space. And a lot of times that enables an offense to get some opportunities to attack in the paint.
On the basket by Jones.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Young dishes to Murray. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one. And we hear so much about young players and veteran players, Steve, but when do you feel a player becomes a veteran? Is it after a year, 2, 3? In your opinion, what is it?
You know, Kevin, it differs for a lot of different reasons, but I think for myself, when you get that second contract, you feel like you belong in the league. I think when you get over 7 years in the league, that's kind of cut off to be 7 years or more, you're definitely a vet.
Count the basket.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Okongwu with a screen on McCollum. They get it back. It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu. Okongwu's now got 6.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times. Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch. Oh, what a play!
Showing off the Andre, an understated guy, but that play, it will make the highlights.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Now here's McCollum. 10 points for him. James Worthy on the wing. Vancouver working the ball around now. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Daniels kicks to Rodman. He dishes it to McCollum. Rodman sets the screen for McCollum. Snatched up. Daniels passes to Rodman. McCollum outside. Just 5 on the clock. A 3-pointer off the mark. 3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. Oh, and here we go. Worthy's got it, the fast break chance.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
Most teams now are looking to play with pace. No better way to ignite the break than off a turnover.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart when the shots are going down.
Now here's Jones. He's got 20. Young with the steal. A shot off that time. Good D by McCollum. Daniels dishes to McCollum. Back to Daniels. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 5 assists tonight.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Ravens with the ball. Worthy with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Murray against Jones. On the wing, Daniels. A three from McCollum drains the three-pointer. McCollum's got 13 points.
For his career, C.J. McCollum is around 40% from deep. Fantastic.
A nice shot by Young.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Now a timeout called by the Ravens. Monks checked in for Vancouver. Ball comes in for C.J. McCollum. We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter. Worthy finds ball. Here's Monk. There's the screen. Shot clock at 5. And it's ball that time on the assist by Monk.
Corner threes get the bench going. Lonzo Ball knocked it down from there.
Pass to Hunter. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. In the corner, it's Monk. Here's Rodman. And the jam by Dennis Rodman.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Okongwu a screen. Prince outside. Murray for 3. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
Talking about heating up. At halftime, he had just one made from beyond the arc, but he's drained 3 more since.
Nice shot by Worthy. The Hawks leading by 19 points. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Young kicks to Hunter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Aggressive inside. When Hunter attacks, good things happen. Love the initiative.
The free throw drops for Hunter. And both free throws good for Hunter. Vancouver trails by 21. Here's Monk. Prince grabs the miss.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Here's Hunter. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And Vancouver, who they've got? We've got Ball. Williams is out there with Avdia. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Gobert in at the pivot, manning the middle. And then Murray with the jam.
DeJounte Murray loves to play with flair, and he did not hold back on that dunk.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Vancouver. Gobert with a screen on Young. Ball finds Gobert. Williams against Hunter. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
Reed, he's checked in for Vancouver. Young outside. For three. Another three for Atlanta.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there time and time again.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Monk, the pass to Williams. Outside, ball. Clock is at 3. Jacks up a 3. Murray with the defensive effort.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The strength, focus, determination. Nobody's stopping Murray there.
And a guy who fills up the stat sheet across the board, Steve, DeJounte Murray.
His length and athleticism shows up at both ends, Kevin. A good rebounder for a guard. And beyond the numbers, he comes up with some clutch plays.
Here's what Vancouver's going with right now. James Worthy's checked in for Reed. Jones comes in for Malik Monk. And McCollum subbed in for Lonzo Ball.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Stolen by McCollum. Over Prince. And the basket by McCollum.
C.J. McCollum has some nasty handles. Tremendous at creating scoring opportunities for himself.
Murray finds Young. Here's Prince. A terrific shot on the turnaround.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Lets it fly from 18. And it's Jones. That time on the assist by McCollum. McCollum's got 6 assists here tonight. Murray outside. Pass to Okongwu. Another 3 for Atlanta.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
3 points.
McCollum's got 5 points now this quarter.
Hey, continue to stack it up from 3. He's got 2 in each half so far.
Hunter kicks to Murray. Another 3 for Atlanta.
This kid's a gamer. Murray loves the competition. Right there, a little get back.
Here's Jones. Hunter grabs the miss. And the Hawks with possession here. And with this new CBA, Greg, for the first time, team and league licensing revenue, about $160 million a year, is to be shared with the player.
And I think that's probably jersey patches and stuff like that. It makes sense that the player should get a share of that.
Here's Williams, and that comes off the assist by Jones.
Assist from
8 points for Williams.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
On its way from Young for 2. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Trey is just going off. So aggressive on the offensive end.
McCollum passes to Jones. McCollum with the screen for Jones. Over Murray. And too long on the shot.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Hawks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Trae Young.
You love to see this kind of leadership. Directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
Here's what Vancouver's going with right now. Daniels comes in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Rodman in for Williams. McCollum passes to Worthy. Jones kicks it over to Worthy. And here's McCollum for three. And again, it's Vancouver with a three.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away. You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Young passes to Murray. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
This just comes from repetition. Murray's put a lot of extra hours in the gym, catching and firing.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, DeJounte Murray.